Hi YouTube, I am coming to you all to give you all a 1 year, 9 month Sisterlock update. Um, Excuse the brightness, I just kind of decided to do it from the bedroom. I don't know, let's see. That's a little better. Okay, so as you can see, this is my hair. So let's see what happened this month. I had a lock break in half. Let me tip this camera down a little bit. I had a lock that broke in half. Let me see if I can find it. It's up here in the front. And that's the funny thing. I always have a hard time finding it to pull it out. But here it is. See that? It snapped. And then I had one over here that was hanging on with like 3 strands, so I just cut it off. And what I'm going to do is when I go back in for my retightening on the 19th, I'm going to have my consultant take the lock that I clipped off from here and reattach it over here. That way I'll have all of my length back. You really can't tell, but I know it's short. And my thing is I want it reattached so that that lock itself does not unravel, because since it's farther up, I don't know how locked it is all the way. I know once your hair matures, sorry I'm moving, I know once your hair matures, it goes a little bit better versus if it's, I'm a year and 9 months in, so it's not mature. It's locked, but it's not mature. My ends also still have not sealed off yet, so I know it's not at the maturity level where if it snaps in half, that there's a good chance that it won't unravel. I'm not 100% sure. I have washed my hair since then, and it didn't seem like it did anything to that particular lock, but just want to be on the safe side. So speaking of washing my hair, this was probably my second time washing my hair without braiding and banding, and I will say it's so much easier. It goes way quicker. The first time I washed my hair without braiding and banding, I forgot to spray my apple cider vinegar on my hair, but I remembered this time. And then I also did a sponge roller set. You probably really can't see the bumped ends anymore a whole lot, but I washed it Saturday night, rolled it up with sponge rollers, and I wore this, it's not in the room, it's in the bathroom. I wore this huge bonnet, like an extra large jumbo bonnet, so that I would be able to fit the curlers in there. And then I took it out Sunday for church, and it was pretty cute. I still, like you can see, it looks a little bouncy, so like it still kind of has some of the body of the curls. I will say I did not like the sponge roller set per se, just because it didn't do a really good bump. Like in the front, it was on fleek in the front. In the front, it was like nice and bumped, and you could really see it in the front. In the back, you would have thought I didn't do nothing to the back of my head at all. So I didn't like the curls from that. I'm going to buy some lock loops when I go in and get my hair retightened, and because my consultant sells all that stuff, I'm going to buy it and try that out and see how that goes. I'll probably just lock loop my hair probably a couple of days after my retightening, because usually it's a little tight for a couple of days. But other than that, I don't really have a whole lot going on with my hair. Oh yeah, yes, I do got one more thing going on with my hair this month. I don't know about anybody else, but I have had like the craziest amount of shedding. Like when I run my fingers through my hair, of course I didn't this time because I'm showing you all, but typically when I run my fingers through my hair, like I will have all types of like hair like little pieces of like strings of hair or whatever coming down. I'm sorry about the light, y'all. I'm in my room and I'm trying to get this video done. I don't want to have to try to do it tomorrow. But so yeah, and so then like what I'll notice is that like I'll have like little little nappies on my shirt. So yeah, that has been another thing that I've noticed about my hair this month. Other than that, to me it looks more locked, because you know how when you first get them they look more like little small braids, and then over time they begin to look more and more like locks. And to me, my locks are starting to swell more and thicken more, and like the little coils at the bottom are starting to get like really tight. Like you probably can't even tell that's a coil. It probably just looks like it's sealed. It's not sealed, it's a coil. The coils are starting to get really tight, so I'm assuming probably within the next 6 to 8 months it'll probably be locked. Well, not locked, sealed. It's locked. It'll probably be sealed in the next 6 to 8 months. I'm trying to think, is there anything else going on with my hair? No, there isn't. So thank you so much for watching. Also, thank you guys so much for subscribing to my channel. I am, as of at least I think last night, I think I'm like 9 subscribers away from having 100 subscribers, and I think I've had my channel for 3 years. So hey, thank you so much. The funny thing is, I think with my content, I've noticed that I have more views on my singing videos, but I've gotten more subscribers off of my Sisterlocks videos. So I try to do a little bit of both. But anyway, I just wanted to say thank you, because I'm almost at 100 subscribers, and that's a lot of people watching your video. Even though some people may have 1 million subscribers, or hundreds of thousands, or tens of thousands. Yellow91, hey, thank you so much for being a subscriber. And what I might do is, if I can figure out who in the heck subscriber number 100 is, hey, I might have to inbox you something. We shall see. But thank you so much for watching on my journey. I will be doing my update next month in September, around the 10th or so. Getting closer to that 2-year mark, because I'm at 1 year 9 months, so I got 3 more months to go, and I will be sister locked for 2 years. It's definitely been a journey, but it has been a well worth it type of journey. So thank you so much for watching. If you are a new person watching, I do a video once a month on my hair. At first I was doing them at retightenings, and now my retightenings are every 5 weeks instead of 4, so it wasn't hitting once a month anymore. So I decided to do them just basically around the 9th, 10th or so of every month. My Sisterlocks were installed November 10th. What is this, 2016? So 2014, November 10th. So I try to do my videos around the 10th or whatever of the month. Sometimes I'm a couple of days early, sometimes I might be a few days late, but I get it done. So thank you so much for watching. You can thumbs it up, you can subscribe, you can tell people who might be looking into getting Sisterlocks and the journey. By far probably one of the best hair decisions I've ever made. They are frustrating in the beginning, but I promise as time goes on, they get better and better. So, thank you so much for watching. I will see you guys in September.